Hi, I'd like to show you how to get started with our real-time sales and marketing automation functionality. The first thing I suggest you do is to tag your leads based on what they've been doing on a website. You can essentially use these tags to segment the leads or contacts, put them into segments so that your sales reps can immediately understand what they're interested in, and that the marketing can then use these tags to potentially automate some workflows through Zapier or build audiences to send out dedicated mail shots. Now, there's different ways that you can use these tags, of course, and it all kind of starts with the website. What your clients are doing on your website essentially reveals what they want. The stuff they read on your blog, you know, talks about the pain points or tips they're looking for in your company. If you have pages with industry solutions, products, or you have a partner page, or you have a regional website that you want to use as a base for tagging and segmenting, this is all possible with SalesWings. So let's just give an example here. For example, we are very interested to know when somebody visits the pricing page, and we want to tag these people because we know this is a strong buying signal that has gone out. So the way I will do this, I'm going to go to the settings. So I'm in the SalesWings settings right now. I'm going to go to the segments and tags section right here. And I'm going to create a new segment by clicking on the plus. So in this case, I'm going to create a segment with my pricing page visitors. So I'm going to call this segment pricing page visitors. Now, in this case, keep in mind you have conditions which all need to meet. So they need to meet all the rules you're setting here to match the segment and to enter the segment, which means essentially to run the automation. You also have non-exclusive conditions. So they need to match, any of these conditions, at least one, to enter then this segment and the automations to run. In this case, I'm going to do a segment or an automation based on the visitor URL. And I want to put them into the segment when the visited URL contains pricing in our case. And I want to have these leads enter as soon as they visited this page at least once. Now, this is the only rule I'm going to set, nice and easy. And I'm going to now go to the automation section. In the automations, I can then choose the automations I want to run. The automations will run immediately as soon as the conditions are met here above. So I'm going to change the lead score. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give certain points. Since this is an important action, in my case, I'm going to give 50 points to this for the lead taking this action. If I click here, I can then add additional automations. What I want to do as well is I want to tag this contact. Since this is a very important action, I'm just going to call this pricing, so I can create a new tag. I can also choose from the existing tags I have set up. So here you want to create a new one called pricing. You can give a color that you'd like, and you can then add this tag right there. So since I already have one, it doesn't allow me to add it. I'm just going to choose this one right there. And since we try to be very quickly with leads when they show strong interest, I also want an email notification to be sent out. In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send an email notification to the assigned lead owner because I want them to know quickly when somebody's considering a purchase. Now, all I have to do next is then, click save, and this rule will automatically run on these leads. And it's also going to run on all the past activity. So once you're creating a rule, it'll apply it for the past as well. So you can start segmenting and tagging your leads today. Have a look at the other videos too on our support guide to learn what else you can do with the automation rules.